Today, we're going to talk about a word that completely hijacks our brains and, let's be honest, empties our wallets. That word is free. We're going to run the numbers and really dig into why free is often the most expensive price you can possibly pay.
So, let me ask you something. It sounds completely backward, right? But have you ever actually paid more money to save money? Just think about it for a second. I bet you have. It's this weird glitch in our thinking. And trust me, it happens all the time.
Okay, here's the classic scenario. Picture this. It's late, you're scrolling online, and you find a shirt you actually need. It's $42. Great. But then you see it, that dreaded $7 shipping fee. Ugh. But right next to it, there's that magical little phrase, free shipping on orders over $50. So what do? You do what we all do. You go on a mission to find some cheap item, like a $12 pair of socks you don't even need, just to get over that $50 line. You check out, and you feel like you've totally won the game. But have you? Let's do a little forensic accounting here. When you actually lay out the math, the trap is just so obvious. Option A, just gritting your teeth and paying for shipping, would have cost you $49 total. But by chasing that shiny free shipping lure and option B, you spent $54. You literally paid an extra $5 just to save $7. It makes no sense.
Now, this isn't just you making a silly mistake. Nope. It's a well-documented psychological bug. It's called the zero-price effect. The moment our brain sees the word free, our rational, logical cost-benefit analysis system just shuts down. We stop thinking about the actual value of what we're buying and start thinking only about the gain, no matter how tiny or illogical it is.
The brilliant behavioral economist Dan Ariely put it perfectly. The difference between something costing 2 cents and 1 cent is, just 1 cent. But the difference between 1 cent and 0? To our brains, that's a huge, massive leap. That 0 triggers this oversized emotional rush, this fear of missing out, that marketers have become absolute experts at exploiting.
All right, let's start with the most common trap of them all. That's supposedly free shipping.
You should really think of free as the ultimate Trojan horse. It shows up looking like this amazing gift, so you just wheel it right past your logical defenses. But once it's inside your shopping cart, bam! All the hidden costs jump out and start raiding your bank account. The goal was never to save you money. It was always to make you spend more. And you've got to know these free shipping thresholds are anything but random. Companies are swimming in data. If they see their average order is, say, $38, they're going to set that free shipping limit just a little bit higher at $50. It's a surgically precise number designed to get you to stretch your spending and pump up their profits. And here's maybe the best way to reframe it. When you're hunting around for those extra socks to add to your cart, you're not being a savvy shopper. You've just become an unpaid employee for that company. You are literally helping them clear out their slow-moving inventory from their warehouse, all on your own dime.
Okay, let's move on to some even more deceptive tactics. I'm talking about buy one, get one deals in the truly dangerous world of 0% financing.
BOGO! Buy one, get one. It sounds incredible, right? 100% discount on that second item. But when you do the math, it's really just a 50% discount per item. And there's a big catch. You're forced to buy two. A simple 50% off sale is almost always a better deal for you because it lets you buy only what you actually need. BOGO isn't about giving you value, it's about dumping inventory.
But things get a whole lot darker when we start talking about 0% financing for big stuff, like a couch or a new refrigerator. Let me be clear, this is not free money. This is not a company doing you a favor. It is a carefully calculated bet that you will eventually mess up. So here's exactly how the trap works. You buy that $2,000 sofa for 2 years, everything's great. You make your payments. But then, if you have just $1 single left on your balance after that promo period ends, or if you miss one payment along the way, the deal is off. The trap springs. And they can legally charge you interest on the entire original loan amount all the way back to the day you bought the sofa. And that interest rate? Oh, it's not some friendly rate. It's usually a monstrous penalty rate, often close to 30%. All of a sudden, your free financing deal has dumped over $1,000 in back interest right on top of your bill. The entire business model is built on betting that you'll slip up. Okay, let's pivot to the digital world. This is where the cost of free gets much, much harder to see. Because the product that's being sold isn't an app or a service. The product is you. You've probably heard this saying before. It's basically the unofficial motto of Silicon Valley.
When you use a free social media app, a search engine, or an email service, you are not the customer. The advertisers are the customers. You and all your data are the product being sold to them.
Look, the price you pay for the app is zero. It costs you nothing to download. But the value of the personal data you're handing over, your location, your friends, your browsing habits, every click is absolutely enormous. You are essentially selling an incredibly valuable asset for almost nothing in return.
And this model is just everywhere. You've got freemium games that hook you with the sunk cost fallacy. You've already invested hours of your time, so spending a few bucks feels justified. You've got free trials that are banking on simple human inertia, knowing a whole lot of us will just forget to cancel. And then there are reward points, which gamify your spending, turning it into a game where the only way to get the free prize is to spend more and more money. So, we've seen all the traps. It's a little depressing, I know. But the good news is you can absolutely fight back. In our final section, let's build a toolkit to defend your wallet.
Okay, here are your defenses. Number 1, always calculate the total price, not the supposed savings. For online shopping, I love this one. Use the 24-hour rule. Just abandon your cart and wait a day. You'll be surprised how often you decide you don't need it. For 0% financing, just say no, unless it is an absolute emergency. For big purchases, always ask if there's a discount for paying in cash. That can expose the hidden financing fees. And finally, start treating your personal data like the valuable asset it is.
Ultimately, if you remember one thing from all of this, let it be this. In our modern economy, free is almost always a marketing tactic, not a gift. It's a lie. Your real goal as a smart consumer should be to find true value, and that means looking right past the distraction of the freebie.
So, I'll leave you with this. Now that you know the math and you know the psychology, the next time you're tempted by that 4-letter word, free, what's the real question you need to ask yourself? What is this free thing really going to cost me?